Hey, yeah, we're here. Man, your Ann is really liking that blender. Whee!
She might also just be grinding coffee beans for tomorrow. Don't.
I get it. Grind them up.
Yeah, grind them coffee beans, girl.
Night before grinding?
She does it
Yeah,
because
there we go.
She does it because if me and Jack sleep in, she wakes up early and none of us are working tomorrow, so she'll probably be up earlier than us. And so she's being considerate by doing it when we're
She's not
awake.
being very considerate now. Goddamn, I was kidding.
Well, she
I'm
doesn't.
kidding. She sounds real nice. I'm just joking.
Get her in here. We gotta have a talk. No, Donna's amazing.
I'll just mute for a minute.
Now you're playing with power.
We're back. We got lots to talk about, right, Aaron? Well, you guys got a lot to talk about. I don't really have a lot. You guys,
I mean, you have something. You have something.
Yeah,
there's tomfoolery. There's shenanigans. Ne'er-do-welling.
There's a lot of things.
A fourth one.
Yeah. I mean, there's always something to talk about. But of course, there's always a lot of things to talk about. And not enough time to talk about them.
That's right.
So why don't we get started? You know what? Let's get started right off the bat with some news. Let's get into some news. Breaking news. The comrade of the video game industry has been sold to a Saudi prince and the son-in-law of a wannabe dictator.
Oh, yeah. For how much, Jerry? What's the number? 55 bill?
Should we play the game? No, we don't need to play the game. We know it's pretty fucking common knowledge. I think it is 50 bills. Yep. 55 billion. 55. Okay. 55. Going to the Saudi prince once, twice.
What are they going to do with it? Are they just going to they're just going to be like, haha, I own it now. Like, are they still going to be making games and shit?
Here's the thing. Saudi Arabia owns so much more than you think. Saudi Arabia has stake in Capcom. They have stake in Nintendo. They own SNK.
No! I knew SNK, but no, Capcom.
And
yeah. They also put a lot of money into sporting events and other things like that. They're just all these things to do to distract and rehabilitate a reputation and basically watch the money and
Are they? Okay.
I don't like any of this. I mean, I don't know.
It's okay. You can say whatever you want. I don't think you're gonna be. I don't think any of us are getting invited to the fucking Rita fucking comedy festival anytime soon.
Rita comedy festival.
Rita McEntire fucking comedy festival.
I'm a survivor.
I said Rita. I meant to say Reba. What's the name of that? What's the name of that place?
Riyadh.
It's not Rita. It's Riyadh.
The Apollo Theater.
Yeah. All those
well, I mean,
stupid fucking
you get
comedians.
to see who has morals and who don't.
There's not a lot that don't. I seen a letter that David Cross, of all people, wrote to his fans and was like, "What do you think my stance is on this? Are you out of your fucking minds?" Like he's and like I can't believe okay, look, this is not the place for this, but I cannot fucking believe some of these people fucking Bill Burr.
Bill Burr's the shocking one. I would say
that's the one. I'm like, come on, man.
Like when I see Kevin Hart, of course he will. But
yeah, Kevin Hart would.
Yeah, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, Tom Segura, all these guys. I'm like, yeah, they're fucking money hungry.
Of course they're going to
fucking whores.
Yeah.
But Bill was the one that was like, oh man, come on, Bill.
Yeah.
I can't believe David Cross would be cool with that. David Cross seems like a
he's not
guy.
No, he's not. That's what I'm saying. David Cross was like, fuck this. You guys are out of your mind. I'm not doing that shit. The shocker though, dude, the shocker is Shane fucking Gillis was like, no, not doing this. And then they were like, how about another bag of money? He was like, I already fucking said no. I'm not doing it.
Is he the one who said, because I know there was
says a lot of stuff.
No, sorry. But about this in particular, there was one comedian who was like, no, I'm not going to do it, but they gave me a lot of money. That being said, if they gave me the type of money that would set my family up for generational wealth, then I would say yes. But they're not going to offer me 7 generations worth of money.
It's like some of these people must have got like generational wealth out of it.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the bigger names.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like, I think some of the big names on that ticket, they're getting a fucking couple of mil, I think.
Because like Saudi Arabia has
more
Saudi
than
Arabia has
that.
money. A couple mil? No. Saudi Arabia has money that we can't comprehend.
I've got a good game for us. I've got a good game for us. How much do you think they would have to pay to buy Microsoft or Apple? Either one. We can pick one. I mean, I guess there's no definite answer for it, but like, I wonder.
I bet you'd
be in the hundreds of billions territory.
Yeah, I was going to say it would be like 250 to 300. Yeah, actually, my initial thought was $500 billion to buy Apple. Just Apple.
I would say like 500 to 700.
How much did Microsoft pay to get Bethesda again? It was like what, 5 billion or 3 billion or something.
I think it was like 5.
So like that alone, yeah, I feel like that alone puts them at the hundreds of billions. Like that's fucking insane. Whatever comes after a trillion, that'd be cool.
Quadrillion.
That would be cool.
5 Googleplexes or whatever.
The first ever like quadrillion deal is like buying Apple.
Mm-hmm.
So that the Saudi, that's one
the
Saudi prince that has.
Bonesaw.
Man, that guy's house must be awesome.
Bonesaw.
You gotta imagine that guy's house is crazy, right?
I think you probably wouldn't call it a house anymore.
No.
He lives in a
It'd be like a castle.
Yeah, he lives in a house and he has a couple of millions, according to Jerry.
How many PlayStation 5s do you think this guy has? One in every room, right?
If all of you guys suddenly hit the lotto, if each one of us suddenly hit the lotto, would you go out and like buy a mega mansion, or would you stay humble and like stay where you are now, or would you get just like a bigger house, or
if I
off topic? I know, I'm sorry, but
if I won,
no, this is good. I like this.
If I won a sizable sum of money, I wouldn't tell anybody, but there would be signs, as the meme goes.
Yeah,
there would be signs like you're hanging up. Like,
I would not like announce if I won like a ton of money. I'm talking like 60 mil or something, like some crazy lottery. If I won that amount of money, I would never make it public. I would never ever be like, you guys would all know, because I'd be like, hey, we're going on like a crazy trip. I'll pick you up tomorrow. And like, I would set up my family so I would be like, you never have to do anything ever again. Here you go.
You'll never hear from me again.
And I would invest a bunch too, just so that like there's generational shit coming in there. And then like I would probably quit my job and then just like I would for sure quit my job. But I think I would use it to fuel doing what I've always wanted to do. I would like start like a game development company or something, and then I would also do music production as well.
Yeah,
that's probably what I would do. I would sink the money into something else.
Yeah, pretty bitchin' music studio.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, I was talking to my partner about this tonight, and I said like if I want a sizable amount of money, like I would not work for a little bit, but then I'd probably get a part-time job doing whatever I like, something I actually like.
Mm-hmm.
Something mundane. Like if I could just be like a shelf stalker, something I don't have to talk to people, that'd be cool. There'll be a millionaire that like doesn't have to talk to people. Ka-ching, baby.
What spurred the conversations, we were driving and I saw these guys who were just working in like a car detailing place. And I was like, I could work part-time, like in the summer, just like honestly like chilling out washing cars. That feels carefree.
Okay. It'd be cool. Getting wet with the boys. Spraying each other. I'm just kidding. No, yeah though. Like,
I mean, they'd have to care about their life, so like they'd be doing it seriously. Not that I wouldn't, but I would be like, I wouldn't be doing it at the pace for speed. I'd be doing it at the pace of like, yeah, I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
You don't bring your car to Greg to get it clean fast. You bring your car to Greg so that he can treat it good and he can have a good time.
Now you
understand. That's right. God damn it, that's right.
It'll be clean on his terms.
On my time.
Hey, Greg, you've had my car for like 2 days. Is it what's the hang up here? Is it getting done?
Well, New Yorker,
Mr. New
mistake
York.
by driving your car to Canada to get it cleaned. I feel like there was a better option, but
But you're right there. You fucking.
I've been in this hotel for 2 weeks now. I've got to check out sometime. I don't know what accent that was going to.
Tony told me that it was a good idea to bring it to you, and now you're gonna fuck me? Come on, all the way to Canada for this.
I want to hear what Millionaire Beth is going to do. What are you going to do with your millions, Beth?
Millionaire Beth.
I don't know.
Beth
I
Moneybus?
just get like a really nice condo, I think, in Toronto. Not even like a really expensive one, just a nice one. And then that's it. And then
Would you invite us over for supper or something?
No.
Hire a personal chef.
Yes. Okay, maybe no, I don't want people touching my food.
But it's a professional chef, though. You can make him wear gloves, or else
wait, hold on.
What if it was
hold on.
You could fire
You
him.
don't want people touching your food? I've got
eat my
horrible
food
news.
in my house. Food in my house. Food in my house.
a personal chef you can fuck?
No.
'Cause why not?
Do you know me, Jerry?
I mean, I do, but I mean, for me, I'm thinking for me.
Holy shit.
It's not your dream anymore. It's mine.
So
Now I want all your money, too.
Your dream is for me to hire a personal chef that you can fuck? Okay.
Chef Beth, please hit the lotto, please.
Jerry.
All of Jerry's eggs are
The funniest part is it'd be like,
basket. Oh,
hey,
no.
I just won the lotto. I have a personal chef that you can fuck coming to your house right now. I'd be like, well, I didn't ask if I was allowed. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
That would be insane.
I got Jerry, I can tell you right now, you're not allowed.
Yeah.
I could ask. I could just
Do me no, Jerry, don't ask.
Yeah. No, but I'd also say similar to Jerry, I think I'd quit my job, and I think something would be fun is that I'd wanna maybe throw around some money to make some fun, like to be able to hire a studio to make some like fun indie game ideas that I have to see if they go anywhere, but mostly just so that like
cool.
Like I have fun ideas, but I'm not a coder and I don't make games and I'm not good at any of that stuff. But
Beth will just be the prodigy from Alien Earth.
You can run the storyboard thing, or
I got
like
fun
a writer.
ideas. I think I have some fun ideas for games, and if I had a team that I could pay to make them, then that would be cool. But so that'd probably be it.
Beth has more character than the prodigy from Alien Earth.
Are you caught up on Alien Earth?
I'm finished the season. It's over, isn't it?
It's over.
We slacked off. We didn't. We just watched episode 6 last night, so we got 2 more.
Let me ask you a question, Jerry.
Yeah, go ahead.
The prodigy, as you just referred to him, what's his name?
Personal chef.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Does he ever say his name?
No one says his name. They call him the boy genius.
The boy genius.
So Sheldon,
They
right?
do.
Young Sheldon. It's young Sheldon.
Oh yeah.
Young Sheldon.
He's like,
I
Bazinga.
don't know what the fuck he calls him.
Oh.
I'm being serious. He doesn't have a name.
He doesn't.
It was a leading question. They just call him the boy genius.
I mean, it's on purpose. They didn't just like forget to make his name.
I know they didn't forget. Stupid ass show.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Oh, one last person.
Yes,
like genuinely, I would use somehow, some way, use some of this money so that I could have a one-on-one conversation with whoever the fuck is in charge of releasing Pokemon games, so that we can sort something out. Because like they need to have a good talking to by someone who's a fan of the series. And
Who, Jeff? You want me to call Jeff up? I know Jeff. Yeah, Jeff. He'll take care of it.
I'd like to have a conversation. Just a conversation.
Yeah.
No
Also,
violence.
Doug Bowser steps down as the fucking Nintendo guy.
Oh yeah.
Which
the Nintendo guy. Yeah.
the Nintendo guy. All right. Cool.
Now
See
it's
you never.
what's
I don't
her
think
name?
Doug-
Starts
who's
with
the
a C, right? Is it Cynthia
Who's
or
the lady that's
Claudia?
replacing
Or...
him? That sounds right. That sounds right.
Is it
I don't know. I feel like it was like a C name.
Jordan? I thought it was Jordan.
That's one of my last names.
Doug Bowser replacement. Like they're gonna go fucking put him down and get a new one.
I'm just gonna start doing that from now on. If someone says like any one of my names in any capacity, I'll be like, "That's one of my names."
It's one of my names.
Beth, we're so wrong. We're so
St.
wrong.
Thomas Aquinas.
No, it's
That's
Devon Pritchard.
Oh, who am I thinking of? Claudia.
Devon?
I think I'm thinking of the president of Mexico.
Aaron, did you say Devon?
I think you are thinking of
It's DEVON. It might be Devon. I don't know. I'm just
It's
saying
for
Devon.
sure Devon.
I
Yeah.
only know it from.
You're like that fucking Key and Peele sketch. Like you're like
yeah,
Devon. Davon is
I live that
Davon
fucking
here.
sketch every single day of my life. It's terrible. It's horrible. Every single day I get at least one
Hey,
Aaron from somebody at work. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you were a cultural impact.
It's haunting me.
No, it's not.
I'm just joking. But yeah. Also, if I won the lotto, I would
Yes.
become a shark on Shark Tank and I would invest in some neat shit. And then I'd call it quits and move to the Bahamas and just get drunk all day.
Finally
That's
see
it.
the ocean.
Yeah, finally I would see the ocean. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'd be
That should have
sitting
been the
there.
first thing on
All
your
right, so-
list.
So imagine this. So the camera pans up to me. I'm in my bathing suit. I'm staring at the ocean. I've got like a Mai Tai. And I'm like, I hate it. And I immediately leave.
You're like, I actually
Some people
hate
don't
the
like it, man.
ocean.
Some people
Yeah.
don't like it. Greg,
Those
do
are
you like
weird
the ocean?
people.
I'm fine with the ocean.
I thought you didn't like the ocean.
No, I'm
What?
fine with it. I don't like I don't like
Seagulls?
deep, dark, unknowable water.
No, I don't either. I don't like
yeah,
that
but, like,
at all.
spooky.
But like the ocean, like I'm fine with the ocean.
Okay.
You're just like shooting a gun at the ocean.
Yeah.
Shooting at the water. Fuck you. Fuck you,
you,
man. Fucking
ocean.
ocean.
Yeah, Devon Pritchard or Devon Pritchard. Sorry,
Devin, dude.
Devin. Devon.
Davon Pritchard.
Shit, I had a news thing, but then I
Did ya?
fell asleep earlier today and forgot it. Fuck, what was it?
Well, also this
Whatever.
just in, tracks from Princess Peach Showtime have now been added to the Nintendo Music library.
Oh boy.
Wow. Amazing.
Woo!
Yahoo! It's great
Yeah.
news.
Cool.
Woo.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead, Greg.
I
You
kind
go.
of just want
You go?
to touch on the EA thing again.
Yeah.
And why it's actually not great, because whatever you may feel about EA, their net is so big and they have some of like the biggest IPs in the world. Like for example, like
Yeah, they're the cum rag of the industry.
they have
Battlefield.
Battlefield, but then they also have things like Mass Effect, which the new one's in development, Command and Conquer,
The Sims.
The Sims,
Dragon Age.
Dragon
Beth, you'll
Age.
never get your Sims fix ever again. Sorry, Beth.
And so like
That's a-
these games will come out, but they were bought by Saudi Arabia and Jared Kushner's company, but more specifically, those companies that bought them are private equity firms. And if you know anything about like businesses,
I know.
private equity firms are the worst, because
Yes.
basically what happened is they took on massive debt to buy EA. That now what happens, and it's going to be announced, and it probably all be finalized by like 2027. But after that point, what's going to happen is they're going to do what all private equity firms do, which is extract every ounce of value from the company, and then it will be gone.
Oh,
And so
man.
I would not be surprised if by 2030, maybe a little bit after that,
Yeah.
EA is, as we know it, no more.
But okay. So worst case scenario, EA disappears. Okay. Does that mean that every IP under EA has to also abide by those rules where it's like, well, you can't make these games anymore?
Not
'cause it's-
necessarily. So like it could go up for bid, but then like once you're at that point, then it's like maybe some things will get picked up, some things will just be gone forever, right? So it depends. Like
Yeah.
for example, like the latest Dragon Age, just as for example, it was for the most part a critical success. I don't think it was a huge commercial success. So is anyone gonna pick that up again? Maybe, but maybe Dragon Age is gone forever, right? Or like that's
They can keep, I mean, they can keep Mass Effect Andromeda. They can have that one.
I remember when I think it was THQ when they went under and they were auctioning off all of their shit, and I think it was some other company that bought the rights to Darksiders, and then
Yeah.
they changed their name to THQ Nordic and shit. So hopefully,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Well,
not
it's
like
Embracer, I'm pretty sure, is the
that sounds
parent
really
company.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
because
yeah.
Embracer Group just
They just buy everything.
they they buy everything and then do
That's
exactly
the Chinese group, right? They're Chinese, right? Embracer.
maybe.
Pretty sure they are.
I don't know. I
Maybe they're
don't know.
not. No, I'm thinking of Tencent.
Tencent, but Embracer could be
Yeah.
like. There's not one Chinese
I
company.
wouldn't be surprised if like if you went down that rabbit hole and was like, oh, Tencent owns fucking Embracer Group. Like,
yeah, that's totally possible. It's all just
Yeah.
like a fucking capitalist hellscape nightmare.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my god. Yep.
Embracer's Swedish, but
Mhm.
like another example is like the Dead Space remake did not do well, and
Yeah.
so
yeah, we're never gonna see Dead Space again.
well, Dead Space 2 remake was canceled, and so if it's gone, like there's no shot we'll ever see it again, you know.
Greg, I really think that you would actually like Cronos quite a bit. As a Dead Space fan, I think you would really enjoy Cronos. I do, because it's got, you know how like Dead Space just had that really good combat, and it had like really cool atmosphere.
Yeah,
That's the two big selling points of Cronos right now for me. It's just it's got a really cool setting. The NPCs look like dog shit though. You can tell that there's no Konami money being pushed behind this one.
Mhm.
But you know what? I feel like we have to remember too, Bloobers, they're not a big team. Like they're not that big. I wouldn't say that they're a triple A game maker. I think they're like what was the term that the developers of Hell Is Us, they don't call themselves an indie developer. They don't call
It's
themselves
like double
AAA.
A.
Yeah, they're like they call themselves like a boutique or something, like boutique dev.
That sounds
some
pretentious. They're
shit.
just a double A.
Boutique.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. They're from Montreal. We got to give them a pass.
Sure.
Montreal, you know. Yeah, but like I feel like Bloober also is in that realm. Like, yeah, they got a bunch of money thrown at them for Silent Hill 2 remake, but like it's clear to see that they're using that boost with Cronos, because it's wild how fast Cronos came out directly after Silent Hill 2 remake. So like they're working, which is good. And like Cronos does feel like a step in the right direction for them, because the combat in Silent Hill 2 remake was like, it was fine. It was good. Like at first it was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then eventually it was like, all right.
That feels
snap
like
things.
Silent Hill.
Yeah. Feels like old Silent Hill, that's for sure. But with Cronos, like I just feel like it has a lot of DNA from like Dead Space and also Resident Evil like remakes, like Resident Evil 2 remake and shit like that, because it packs a punch, and it's gotten me a few times, like good jump scares a few times, and it's not like that's the, you never feel like you're walking through a haunted house. Like you're trying to feel like a fucking badass. And the character that you play as is really interesting. It's like it's a woman inside that whole armor, but she's very like robotic. And there's been some turning points. Like the story's cool. I like the story too. Anyways, I'm playing Cronos. What else what do you guys play?
Should we just dive right into Hades too, or is there anything anybody else has been playing? Because I mean, I beat Shinobi and that game was tight, but
Oh yeah, well, we'll get to the beats in a bit, but
yeah,
I mean, get to the beats in a bit. Aaron, how was Shinobi overall?
I think it was like a 9 out of 10 if I were to give it
Really?
like a number rating. Yeah, because the combat is
Nice.
so fucking snappy and quick. and you can just when you kill enemies or find chests, you can get money to buy more amulets or passive abilities, and you can buy new moves and shit. And with a with a couple of bosses, there was this combo I would do where I would do like 3 aerial slashes, do a downward kick, and it would bounce them off the ground and back up into the air, and I would just keep doing that until they were like, all right, that's enough, and they did their like bingo bango like big attack and blasted
Bingo
me,
bango.
and yeah, um, but yeah, the one no, I guess like 2 complaints I have for the game is that like sometimes the map just wouldn't work, kind of like, um, normally you open the map and you hit the X button and it'll snap right to where Musashi is, so you can see where you are on the map. But like sometimes the game just wouldn't do that, or like it either wouldn't work, or it would snap to a completely different part of the map where I was not, where I totally was not. Uh, and then the other complaint I have is that like some bosses were just not great to fight. They were just kind of boring. But like luckily the rest of the game is just fucking so sick that it doesn't matter. Really, does not matter.
That's good.
Nice.
The
What?
platforming's really cool too.
So what?
I
So is it
have
just
it.
like
I
a
just haven't
side-scrolling
got to it.
platformer, or like a Metroidvania, or like
Yeah, is it a Metroidvania?
Full blown Metroidvania.
Is it?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like you start off and you don't have like anything, but you'll come across there's like what 6 items you can get that'll let you access new areas, like claws that'll let you, holy shit, claws that'll let you climb walls, or like a cannon punch to let you punch through breakable walls, or there's
Hell
even
yeah.
a like a grappling hook, so you can hook onto little grappling hook areas and get to over there, and then do a rift and do this insane platforming challenge and get like a shadow sword fragment and all this other shit. Yeah, there's a lot of cool collectibles and like side objectives you can do. There's a lot of not like, I wouldn't say unlockable costumes, but like new color palettes for Shinobi or
The character.
Musashi.
Yeah.
Yeah, the character.
The main guy.
Like instead of him being white, you can make him be all blue, all red. The one outfit I stuck with through the whole game was one where it was like a minty green and like pastel pink kind of color, and that was kind of cool. I did that through like pretty much half the rest of the game, and it was great.
Cool.
Shinobi Art of Vengeance fucking kicked ass.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. It's on my list of things.
Speaking of Metroidvanias, I finished Hollow Knight, the first one.
Hell yeah.
Beat the true boss.
Hell yeah.
Beat the piss out of it.
Yeah. Took a few tries, but I got it. I beat its
Nice.
ass.
I'll be curious to see how you fare with Silk Song.
Oh, you'll be curious to see how I fare with Silk Song, will you?
Greg, how did you find Hollow Knight overall?
I thought it was very good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thought it was very, very good.
Mm.
You do enjoy a Metroidvania, right? Like
I do.
that's one of your fortes.
I do. I don't play them too much, but I did enjoy that one.
Where would you rank this one for the ones that you've played?
In terms of like of the Metroidvanias that I played, where would I?
Let's
rank
say
it?
like a top 5. Like, is it in your top 5?
I would say yeah, it's in my top 5.
Really?
What
No.
what other ones have you played that you're kind of like comparing it to? I'm just
Mainly
curious.
the Metroids. So I've played things like obviously I played Super Metroid, I played Metroid Fusion, Metroid Dread, I've played Symphony of the Night, I played this, I played Carrion, I've played
Oh, Carrion was good.
I've always wondered about Carrion. I have
Oh,
it,
it's
and I've
good.
never I bought it on Steam so long ago, and I never have played it.
I think it's a fast one. You ever wanted
Yeah,
to?
I don't think it's too long. That's the we're talking about the one with like the like alien ooze stuff,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're like hunting people. Yeah, that game was cool.
Yeah. So in terms of where I would rank it, like I would say
2
Fusion,
or 3.
Hollow Knight, Super Metroid,
Woo!
Symphony of the Night, and then whatever else I played after that.
Damn.
Awesome.
That's a good list.
I can't decide if Shinobi would be. No, Shinobi is in my top, I think, because like Nothing beats. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about exploring the castle in like a Symphony of the Night, like filling out the castle and then like finding each room and shit. Nothing beats that. Like I don't. That's definitely at the
Well,
top for me.
I'm here to tell you, you should probably pick up Silksong, dude.
Eventually,
You should probably pick up Silksong, and also you should all know this if you're curious about Silksong. If you want to beat Silksong, and I mean beat Silksong, you're looking at like 40 hours minimum. I'm not kidding. Like it's a long fucking game.
God damn.
But that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Beth, what's
Jerry
your
being
top 5 Metroidvanias?
None.
I'd be like asking me what's my top 5 football games for fuck's sakes.
I've played Metroid Prime, if that counts.
I mean, that does count. That is a
And-
first person
yeah.
Metroidvania.
That's it. I don't really.
But you love Metroid Prime.
I do.
So you like Metroidvanias.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
I'm here to tell you. I got good news for you.
No, because
I don't know if there's any other like 3D Metroidvanias though.
Sure there are.
but
There's a few.
I
Like
don't.
first person though?
But I don't. So
Yep.
this is the really
Name
weird
one.
thing. Like, I don't particularly enjoy like Metroidvanias because most of them are 2D side scrolling and there's a lot of platforming involved, and I'm not super into like platforming. I also don't like particularly difficult games, hence why like I'm not ever drawn to something like Hollow Knight or Silksong. The exploration aspect does seem appealing, but just like the hard as like nails fights, just not really fun for me. So I don't like that aspect of most Metroidvanias because a lot of them, especially the popular ones and the good ones, have that in them. The other weird aspect, sorry, I'm going to adjust this a little. The other weird aspect of I actually don't really like first-person games a whole lot. And I also don't really like shooters, but I don't know what it is about Metroid Prime.
This is a lock on.
I'm so confused. Yeah, what?
I don't know. Like that's
What?
I think it's
I
because
don't-
it's almost like Zelda, right? Like you lock onto shit and you strafe with it.
maybe
And I think maybe that's what makes
'Cause
it.
it doesn't
and, like,
feel
Metroid
like
Prime-
a shooter, really, to
Yeah,
me.
you're kind of right. Like it doesn't really. Like it's not.
Like,
You're
and
not
I'm
just like
talking about,
spamming the fight. Like you're not. It's different. It's way different for a first person game. Like
yeah,
that.
and I'm talking about Prime, like the first one.
Are you getting Prime 4 like day one?
Maybe I saw that motorcycle and I was really
Dude, you
upset.
you gotta relax on the motorcycle, man. Everybody's mad about the fucking motorcycle.
Interesting. I saw the
But-
motorcycle and I was like, "Fucking idiots!" I thought the motorcycle fucking
Guys,
sucks.
come on.
Yes, thank
Come
you, Greg.
on.
Okay, but also
Why does Samus need a motorcycle? She's got a goddamn
Why not?
spaceship.
sorry, just one thing though also about
Yes.
that is
Yes, back to
that
the floor.
Prime, sorry, Jesus Christ, this camera. Prime, it keeps like moving down. Prime 4 is also coming out on the same day as Octopath Traveler 0, and it's $66 in Canada versus $114 that Metroid Prime 4 is, and
That's
it's
fair.
got a city builder, and I have to play that. So that I'm going to be purchasing that on December 4th instead. But I will eventually probably like try out Prime 4, especially if I could find someone who had it and then I could like play it a little bit. But that's
Well,
why
if I come to visit you guys
Yeah.
in spring,
Yes.
I'll bring my Switch and then I'll be like, "Here's my library," and then I'll share my games with you
Okay.
because I want that treasure trove of your games. I need your library.
Maybe there'll be a way to mod out the motorcycle.
Maybe. But
Oh,
weird. Sorry.
sweet hot rod flames. Sorry, go
that would
ahead.
be no. But like I don't even really like I don't like Metroid Prime 2 or 3 very much. I just like
That's fair. Two was really. I've never played 3, but 2
Careful.
got kind of fucky. Like,
well.
was
I
I can't
bad.
believe you guys. Can't fucking.
I
believe you
will,
guys
like,
right now.
I have to say that like unlike a lot of other games, I watched my mom play through Metroid Prime 1 and 2. Then I played,
Whoa.
yeah.
Cool, Mom.
She's pretty, she got her moments, for sure. But
She's listening right now.
she's listening right now. I think she liked 2 more than 1 because 2 had actually like a bit more of like an actual story, but I just liked how everything was like you just like scanned everything in the
Yeah.
first one, and that's kind of really mostly what the gameplay was exploring and scanning. So I don't know, but I know that she played both, she liked both, and I played the first one after I saw her play through it. And I never wanted to do 2 because it just didn't seem as fun. Um but yeah, I'm not a sorry, I'm not a
okay.
Metroidvania type person.
I've thought about this good and hard. I think my top 5 are Symphony, Ori and the Blind Forest, not Will of the Wisp, god damn it, Blind Forest,
Oh, I've played
SteamWorld
that
Dig
one.
2, Shinobi,
Mm.
and I'm deciding on. Oh man, it's tough to pick a Metroid. I think I want to say Zero Mission.
Okay.
Zero Mission is good, man.
Yeah.
I think if I had to pick number 1, it's Super Metroid for me still to this day.
Nice. Yep.
I'll never get tired of that game.
The atmosphere
And then
is so good.
I think after that, it's for sure Silk Song. Like, not even really with a question in my mind. Again, Team Cherry, I'm sorry for the second week in a row. I'm sorry. That game is far beyond any of my expectations. It is kind of a masterwork in the medium of Metroidvanias. The only downfall I can possibly think about with the game is, big surprise, the difficulty.
Yeah.
Like, without a question, it's a huge, so much so that they're patching the game so that the first couple of bosses aren't so fucking savage, because the savage beast fly. Actually, I don't know if it is the savage beast fly. I think it's just regular beast fly. Like, they're so fucking difficult out the gate, and they're like the first couple of bosses that they are going to lower the difficult. They're gonna nerf them a little bit so that like people aren't just playing this game and going, this game is impossible, I can't fucking play this. And I think that is the only reason why I could take points away from it. Not because it was bad for me. I loved the difficulty. I loved not being able to breathe for the last fucking phase of the last boss and almost spiraling into a fucking coma. I loved that feeling. I like to hurt myself. Not like that. And as I'm explaining this game to Beth, and like Beth, you watched me play this game. You watched me fight a boss. And like you said, you would watch pretty much this entire game, and you were like, it's so fucking good. I love this game. I love everything about it. And I'm like, why don't you fucking play it? And then she's like, dude, come on. I'm not going to fucking play this game. So I was like, maybe call me crazy for this fucking statement. Maybe games do need a fucking difficulty slider. I think a difficulty slider is not a bad thing anymore. I feel like, honestly, put it this way, Beth. If you could mod Elden Ring to be on easy mode, where like it's way more forgiving, I bet you would fucking enjoy that game. I bet you would spend hours roaming around that world and being like, ooh, what is this? What is this? Finding this thing and finding this place. If it wasn't as punishing as it was. Yeah. So like, those PC mods exist. I know this. They're out there. I'm not saying, hey, you should go out and play Elden Ring right now. All I'm saying is that if it is a thing that you can adjust to make the game a little bit more accessible, like we have accessibility options in a lot of games now. I feel like that should be the one last thing that's like, hey, we got people with like, missing limbs and stuff. We got them covered. We got special controllers and stuff. And like, there's stuff for deaf people and blind people. And we got all that stuff covered, which is fantastic. But like, maybe just like put a fucking difficulty slider on some of these things so that other people can play them. Because, like, dude, Silk Song is a masterpiece, but nobody's gonna know that. They're gonna take people's word on it, but they're never gonna know it. And I feel like, in the gaming world, like, you know, something like The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is a masterpiece to me, in my opinion. So, like, that game is so easy for me to go, you should just throw this on and try it. Like, there's no like crazy steep learning curve or anything like that. You might not like it, but that's not the same thing as, like, I can't fucking play this game because I can't even get past the first area. Like, that's a huge barrier to entry. And I think it for people like myself, like, I consider myself very good at these games. And let me tell you, there were a lot of times playing Silk Song that I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I really do not know if I can beat this game. I don't know if I have the skill to do it. And I damn near didn't. And anybody that has completed this game and fought that last boss, congratulations, because it fucking
they're gonna need a pacemaker after that.
Holy shit, dude. Well, I sent you guys a video. I can post it on my social media of my hand after I beat the last boss, and it is like this. Like, I am shaking, and it's not an exaggeration. I didn't breathe for the whole last phase of that fight. Simple as that. I didn't breathe. You hold your breath that long, letting just maybe like a out every once in a while, you're gonna get lightheaded and you might pass out. So, like, yeah, it was fucking insane. But yeah, Silk Song is a masterpiece. I don't know what else to say about it other than the fact that, like, it literally is the only thing that's come close to surpassing Super Metroid, but nothing will ever surpass that game for
me. Yeah.
And then after that, it's like, you know, the normal stuff like Symphony of the Night. Actually, I like the Game Boy Advance games more than Symphony of the Night.
I was thinking about that too. I really like Aria of Sorrow.
Call me crazy.
Yeah. Aria of Sorrow was really fucking good.
I've heard that before of the Game Boy Advance games. Another good Metroidvania is actually the Prince of Persia one that came out last year.
Yeah, you were
really
really. I've heard really good things. People
really
are super high on that. So
I played an hour of that and fucking forgot about it. Shit.
Like, really good.
Do you own it?
Yeah,
I was just a demo.
I straight up bought it. I was like, everybody loves this game. I'm gonna buy it and play it. And then I think I was playing something else at the time, and I fucking forgot.
God damn it.
Yeah. Hades 2.
Oh, go on. Yeah, go ahead. Just for the listener out there, just to let you know, I do not have Hades 2 yet, and these three clowns have been playing it non-fucking stop. Go on. You guys, man.
Just
go ahead.
I told you to play a couple runs,
talk about
man.
all
Okay,
those
whatever.
Greek people. Talk about all those Greek people.
The amount of customization, or like the amount of like customization and fine tuning. Well, not fuck. I keep tripping over my own fucking words. The amount of customization in Hades 2 compared to the first game is fucking insane. Like, you already had such a precise amount of control with how you built what the fuck is his name? Zagreus. Yeah, with like you build them through like the mirror traits and then different aspects in the weapons and all that shit. But like in Hades 2, there's so much fucking more. And I love that they did away with the mirror and instead went with the tarot cards. That shit is.
I love the tarot cards.
So for Jerry, do you remember like the mirror in Hades 1 where you spent darkness to upgrade his health and shit like that?
Basically, like your upgrade Zagreus systems.
So, there's something you should know about me is that
oh boy,
I don't remember games unless like they make a pretty big impact on me, and Hades was a cool game. I remember liking Hades on the one and only run that I did on it. And I won't sit here and be berated by people that say, well, you gotta beat the game like fucking 15,000 times before you understand the true meaning of the game. I don't care. I don't remember what the fuck story was about because I didn't give a shit. I thought it was cool interacting with people.
I mean, the game changes. The game changes every run. Then you do pass that.
Yeah. And like the story actually does keep going, so you don't remember the story and it didn't leave an impact on you because you experienced 1/10 of it.
I just wanted to do the runs and
Hey,
do the thing. I just wanted to play the game.
I'll say this in Jerry's defense, because it will also eventually be my defense.
Okay.
Play the game the way you want to play it, regardless. If that's how you had fun and you just wanted to do that one run, and you were
slider.
But no, if you were playing the game just because you wanted to get to Hades and beat Hades, and that was your goal and accomplishment for that game, and you did it once and you felt satisfied with that, then that's how you want to play that game. And
I did play that game.
this is when I say I played both Hades and Hades 2 with the God mode enabled, where the resistance goes up every time you die, because I was playing, and both of them, for the opposite reason of Jerry. I'm playing for the story because I really like the characters and I like the story, and it is too difficult for me. My hands cannot do those things. It hurts me. Like,
my back hurts.
My hands. It hurts my hands.
My neck. My back.
No, the whole it's
my Hades and my crack.
Yes. Exactly. So that's there you go. That's the
Hades and my crack. Okay.
But yeah, so play. Yeah, I am. Further conversation about accessibility simply is that eventually I'm assuming all of us are going to be wanting to play games for the rest of our lives, and someday we're all going to probably be old and we're all going to want accessibility options, because that's going to be the only way we can really play games anymore. So accessibility options are good for us to implement because they will benefit us in the future.
That's the tough part about Hades, though, is because it's all about that gradual rise in power, like power creep, essentially.
Yeah.
It's about that gradual telling of the story through each run, uncovering little bits about each character. I don't know if you could just get all that in one, unless they made like a separate mode for it where you get everything in just one go on easy mode, easy combat, and then bam, it's done.
Well, no, because I played, like I said, I played the first one on with the God mode enabled, which if you haven't used it, just means that every single time you die, your damage resistance goes up. So you just take reduced damage every time you die. So it's not exactly like it just God mode means you don't take damage or that you can just breeze through the game. It just is that it kind of upscales so that it kind of eventually you'll reach your level of ability. Like it will eventually rise to up so that your ability and then the game becoming easier meet, so that then it can you can play at a pace and whatever that is where you're at, where your skill is at over time. So it still will, you still die, you still take, damage. It's nothing it's not like that. And then with Hades, which I'm assuming is going to be similar to this, if I still went and did the 10 runs I actually did more than 10 runs of Hades, because you get the ending with the kind of Zagreus's goal in Hades when you do the 10, but you can actually get more story with the characters if you keep going. And so I did I did closer to 20 or 30 completions of Hades, so that because I was trying to get all of Thanatos.
20 or 30?
Between 20 to 30, yeah. Because I was trying to get all of Thanatos' story, and the only way to do that was have him spawn in and beat him, and that was random. So I just had to keep doing runs to try and do that. But so I'm playing
good shit.
Yeah. So I'm playing Hades 2 the same way. Currently in God mode, my damage resistance is at 40% damage resistance, and that's what I needed to be at to get to the end part of Cronos, and almost beat him. And then
nice.
Yeah, so that's why I'm being transparent. I am not good at this game, but it's fun as hell. It is something that I think that if you're interested at all, and maybe this isn't the type of game you normally play, or something that you feel like, you're like, oh, that's too hard. It isn't too hard for you. Just turn on God mode, be there for the story. It's a really cool take on Greek like myth characters, which I grew up like a lot of people loving Greek mythology. So I like the take on these characters. I know like some of their myths and their stories, which is fun. I love that Arachne is in this
Oh yeah.
so much. She was like one of my, I love her from Greek myth. And I was like, I was happy that she was there and getting to see kind of like her talking to Mel about her interaction with the gods. And I'm like, yes, girl, you don't like those people. They suck. Like, if you know her back, like her myth, she just was like a really good weaver, and she was a human, really good weaver. And I think it was Athena. She said that she was better than Athena. She made a piece of garment that was better than Athena, and then Athena turned her into a spider because she's a bitch. Anyways,
yeah, it's
really good. And
as a big smite. Oh, sorry.
No,
I thought you were done.
I'll be really. And I'm with you, Aaron. I like the tarot card upgrade system. I like the amount of customization there is with each of the weapons. I think they're different enough from the ones in Hades, without feeling too stupid or out there. And there's quite a few additions that they've made that I adore, and anything that has a crazy witchy vibe, I love that shit. So
hell yeah.
I pass the floor.
I was just gonna say, as a big Smite nerd, it was weird seeing all those gods in Smite and then coming into Hades, even just like Hades 2. Yeah, it's weird seeing Arachne as a teeny tiny little like girly girl spider, but then in Smite, she's just like this disgusting fucking spider assassin with the worst fucking alt ever. I hate it so much. I think what I like about the whole tarot card system, and then I'll pass it to Greg. I'll stop talking after this. I think the tarot card system feels more of like like in the first game with the mirror and getting your upgrades, they felt like teeny tiny little boosts here and there, like oh +3 health this time, like fucking +1 to your speed, like little teeny tiny boosts you get like after each run or whatever. But with the tarot cards, they feel more like they feel like you're getting a bigger boost each time, which I mean kind of makes sense because you don't have very many card slots at first, but you'll get like there's the one that gives you like +30 max health and +30 max magic, and then you'll get the one that makes it so your dash is faster and you can run through enemies, and it all feels like you're getting just gigantic boosts in power after just like 1 or 2 runs when you just buy more and more cards. It's really really cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely the same. Like as soon as I saw there was a tarot card and then there was a like a way to increase how many you can carry, I was just mainlining the resource to unlock more slots. So like my
Hell yeah.
my grasp, it's called grasp. My grasp is almost maxed out.
Holy shit.
And my I've put in too many hours in this game. My grasp is almost maxed out, and I have every card visible, not every card unlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
I like the 0 cost cards too. Those are really really cool.
Yeah, and it's fun that they have conditions to activate as well. I don't know, Aaron, do you see all of them? Like, have you made it so that you have all of them, but not on
I don't think I don't
no?
think I have all the cards. I have at least like maybe 3 of the 0 cost cards, but I don't have all the tarot yet.
Some of them get interesting because it seems like they're something that I like about Hades is like you said, the customization and like the loadout, but I also feel like for people who, not me, But for people who want it, I like that it seems like they set up these like natural challenge runs you can do in a way, like
Yeah.
because some of the zero cards, especially the last one that you unlock in that corner, is set up in a way that it's like you'd really have to kind of like pick one or two things like you to give up other stuff so that you're kind of almost figuring out how you're gonna like do almost like a challenge run or maybe like a limited um bit of content. I don't know how to explain it without literally saying the thing, but I like that.
Yeah.
Because as much as like I've me and I've said, and then Jerry said like alluded to a little bit about like how it's great to have like accessibility options and to have like things have a slider or some aspect or ability to make things easier so that people can play. I also think that there I love when games implement things for the to be more challenging, or because I truly think the more customization and more options that people have to play all of these games, then like you're the better it is, because um for two reasons. One being that you can still create and design your game the way you want to. You can still make the game first and foremost to be either tough as nails, or like, you know, really simple and easy or straightforward, whatever. But then by creating customization or this ability to kind of like put in certain things to like make things harder or easier, what you're doing is then just giving more options to more people so that like I think one, yes, you can like sell better, but I think that it's a good way to get more people to like play the thing that you love, right? Like you created this game. You clearly want people to get their hands on it and to be able to enjoy it. I don't think people make games because they don't want people to like the thing that they've made or to have fun with it. So the more options there are for people to create their own fun, I think is, in my opinion, like only a positive thing. Um, so it'd be so stuff like Hades 2, I think, is a really good example of the devs creating something that um, gives you gives you tools if you want to make the game easier for yourself, but also then gives you tools if you want to create challenges for yourself, because both things are fun for different types of people, right?
So I think that's kind of
Hell yeah.
that's the big value of something like early access. So just
True.
to put a direct comparison, um,
Mhm.
I think the reason why Silk Song, for example, is so difficult is because it had such a long development cycle in a vacuum, essentially. That's what
Mhm.
you have.
Yeah, I've seen stuff about that.
It's a small dev team, and so like obviously the bot like those bosses, those early bosses, are not going to be hard after the dev team has been working on it for so long, right?
Yeah.
You
So
play that boss like fucking 20, 30 times a day
thousands of
to
times.
test
So
it.
then like
Yeah. You just rip it.
they tune it. Right?
Yeah.
Well, obviously they're going to tune it, but like they can only do so much when it comes to that. Whereas Hades 2, because it was like early access and they got the continuous feedback. Like I didn't look into what um the early
Mm.
reviews were of the game when it was initially in early access. Um, but I mean, if they were saying, hey, I think like this boss might be a little overtuned or whatever the case may be, then they can do adjustments and like apply them as it's going before even getting to like 1.0, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
true. Yeah.
That's true. That's kind of reminds me of, was it there was the team, was it the Asphodelos for Final Fantasy 14? One of the tiers um they tuned the Savage, like the Savage raid too hard. Apparently like the margin for the damage was really narrow. I
Hmm.
kn- Basically the DPS check was really tight for that hit that phase in the last phase in that Savage thing. And they didn't realize it because they actually had some really good players who were testing it internally in the dev team. The dev team testers just were actually just really good, or they had been better, performing better than they normally did or something. So they didn't realize how tight that DPS check was. And then they had to like, after it was released, they had to go back and make it a little bit more forgiving so that people could kind of do it, because they were like, oh, our internal team was really good. And then like obviously in the Final Fantasy 14 community was like, are you calling us bad at the game? But yeah, so I can definitely see that with Silksong. I think that to like Supergiant, is it Supergiant?
Supergiant.
Okay, I was like,
not
or is that
Supermassive.
I was like, oh my god, am I saying?
Supermassive is
Until Dawn team.
Until Dawn team, yeah.
Yeah. I also Supergiant has been making games longer as well, whereas Team Cherry did Hollow Knight and then did 7 years to do Silksong. So I think there is, because Hades released with God mode and other things, and I don't remember if that had early access as well. And there was some
Hades
level
did have
of
early access.
okay.
Yeah.
Then ignore that. But I still think that an aspect of it, I do think that like they have been a team that has been making games longer and stuff like that. So they've been having feedback for all of their games and stuff like that. Whereas, yeah, like Team Cherry relative, like, yes, they've technically at this point in time been around for a while, but they've just only released 2 games. So in a sense of like having product that meets market, it's relatively small.
Speaking of market, Nicole Kidman is back on the market. But I just seen a thing, her and Keith Urban or Carl Urban or one of the fucking Urbans.
Keith Urban,
Carl?
not Carl.
Carl. Get in the house, Coral.
Carl Urban, I don't
Nicole.
think is anything to do with Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, good news. Nicole Kidman's back on the market.
Good news for all of the people who definitely have a chance with Nicole Kidman. Like,
Actually, a question for you, Jerry. In general, in like the general archetype type of games, like which way do you usually lean towards weapons? And I'm going to give you some options, and you tell me which way would you normally play. So you have, I'm going to call it the jack of all trades, where the range is medium, the attack speed is medium, the damage is medium. Then you have the up close weapon, where the attack speed is fast, the damage is low.
Not that one.
And then you have, with the attack speed is fast and you attack a lot, but it's low damage. It's like dual blades in Monster Hunter. And then you have the big damage heavy weapon. So like a big slow weapon that doesn't hit a lot, like hit very much, but it hits for a lot of damage. And then you have,
without you even going on to any of the other ones, I can already tell you that I always go for like a jack of all trades. I don't min max of any sort of thing. I like to have availability for everything in case I want to change it on the fly. That's how I roll.
Like he wants the short sword. He wants a short sword.
Yeah, like I'm not looking to be a DPS. I'm not looking to be a like if I can just be like a neutral thing where I can kind of be a little bit of everything, that's my perfect world.
Perfect.
Because I'm so fucking indecisive.
So in that case, in Hades 2, that would make Jerry a staff user. So you guys, what are your favorite weapons in Hades 2?
Yeah, mine's, I think, ranged. I like the
Ooh, the flames.
Yeah, I think that's so. I haven't used it a whole lot because I've been just using whatever weapon the bone aura is around.
Bone thirst or whatever.
Yeah, and for the most part, for whatever reason, it loves the sister blades.
Do they now? Do they love those bones? Do they have the thirst for the bones?
They do.
The bone thirst, like you wouldn't.
Have you gotten all the weapons
blades?
back?
Those sisters.
Yeah,
that fucking murder of hoes over there.
Murder of hoes.
They have the thirst for the bones.
I love them. I love our murder of hoes. But yeah, no, yeah, I've unlocked all of the weapons at this point. I've also put a ridiculous amount of time into the game so far and only had it for like a few days, obviously.
I played for 4 hours today.
You were working.
It was slow.
Yeah.
I also
I was a little
ignored a
slow
couple
today, too.
tickets because they were being little bitches. Can you please escalate this? Escalate these nuts, hit send. No, thank you.
I've got
I like
ashes to collect.
Exactly. I like
It's either the game's ashes or your own.
or my own.
Aaron just starts threatening people at his work and just see how long he can do it before he gets fired.
I'll cremate myself. I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it, Send.
I'll video it and send it to you, you fuck.
That'd be so fucked.
I'll
Imagine
ruin
doing
your
that in the
fucking
mail.
life with this video if it means I have to kill myself for it.
Oh man. I think I switch on and off between. I really like the twin flames because I like that's basically like it's just a ranged like dual wielding weapon, and you can just hold wide, just go whoosh, 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 and you kind of strafe around enemies.
Yeah,
You can even
really
dash and like continue attacking and shit.
It's a gun.
I like the gun.
It's a gun.
It's so good. And we were Greg and I were talking in the chat about you put on the Apollo basic attack aspect where it makes your attacks do more damage in a wider area. That shit's cool. I also like the sister blades. I'm a dual dagger kind of motherfucker. I like to go in like I did the same thing in Hades 1. I did the twin fists with the aspect of Gilgamesh to where you do like you'll do more damage but you also take more damage. I like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Those are my two.
If you can remember, sorry, Greg, one quick thing before. Can you all remember what you did, like what you beat Hades, like OG Hades? Like what weapon you had when you did it for, like, beat Hades for the first time?
No.
Like, no?
No.
I think it was the bow. I'm pretty sure it was.
Spear.
No,
I used the fists.
The fist?
Fists, yeah.
I was
bow or
spear.
fists. I think it was bow or fists that I used.
I used the fist and I had a lot of crazy like dashing damage, and I was just fucking dashing everywhere.
Mine for sure was the bow because I also had that Artemis thing where it shoots out the little dumb arrows everywhere.
I loved
and like
that.
yeah,
no, mine was the spear.
the spear was good. I like how weird the weapons are in Hades too. It's not just like sword or gun or shield or whatever. It's just like witch staff, the fucking armor suit with like a jetpack and shit on it. That's
you
cool.
mean the Devil May Cry weapon?
Yeah.
What was it? What was that in Devil May Cry? Pandora's box. The fucking suitcase or whatever.
That was the suitcase with the rocket launcher. This is like I think in Devil May Cry 5 it's called, is it Gilgamesh?
I don't remember.
Well, I'll find out.
Jesus Christ.
Alexander.
It is good, and I like the skull.
Oh, I forgot about the skull.
The grenade launcher.
But it's also like very like Hamlet, right? Like because it's just a skull. I find it very amusing.
And you can get that one Daedalus hammer aspect thing that makes it so your shells automatically fly back to you really fast, so you can just go nuts, just tap that fucking button, just launch away. So cool.
So my most used weapon is, or my favorite weapon to use are probably goes back between also like the twin flame and the sister blades. So now the sister blades actually, like, their ranged attack, you can get you can get a Daedalus upgrade that makes them not shoot in a fan but in a straight line, and then it becomes like a super strong ranged like weapon as well. But the weapon I think I like using the most is actually the axe with the Thanatos aspect, which turns it into the scythe and increases attack speed.
That's cool as fuck.
Oh, I haven't been able to unlock a lot of the aspects.
Ow!
So
I got a couple.
Yeah, so the axe's Thanatos upgrade it's the same thing, but it increases your attack speed, and then you can get other upgrades to increase attack speed.
Nice.
But for every time you hit and don't take damage, you build up a charge, and then it caps out. I think at what percentage? It caps out a percentage and that increases critical hit chance with your Omega attacks.
Nice.
It's a super fun.
I've just been calling them hold because my brain is
Just imagine
fried.
like the horseshoe shape as an O, and then you'll know Omega attacks. Yeah.
Well, I know it's the Omega symbol, but I keep getting confused between that and then cast, because cast to me would imply hold. Like, so I had been thinking about the hold as casts, but then the cast is the thing, and so I'm like, I just have had to train my brain to see that symbol and think hold attack instead of like, so it's hold cast, hold attack, hold special.
Are you saying you think that attack, special, and cast are confusing breakdowns of attacks?
No, I'm saying that
it fucks me up all the time.
I'm saying that them saying shit, I don't know. There was something there, you
got a Kratos the square button, and then you'll max out.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty much. That's there's one aspect for the twin flames, like the very last one, where it makes your Omega attack this like sun ball that you shoot out that fucking explodes. So you'll do like your 1-2 attack, and then instead of shooting out that crescent wave, it shoots out a big giant fucking spirit bomb and just decimates everything. It's so cool.
Neat.
Also the what is it? The hex? The weird thing where like if you spend enough magic, you can activate a hex.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I like doing the one where you can like leap up and like jump down on an enemy, and then if you're using the twin blades, you can do your Omega attack and go right behind them, and then just
call me. Here's, you know what? This is such a nitpick, and you guys can totally call. I think they should have called that the special, and then call your cast the hex. So like the magic circle should have been called the hex. Your hex should have been called special, and then holding can be called cast.
Yeah, it is. I wonder if they were just like
write a letter.
I wonder if they were just like, well, people already know it like this from the first Hades, so why fix ain't broke or whatever. But I do like that they made the casts way better instead of just being like a fucking like you hit A button and it shoots out. It's just like a circle that you can have like start them on fire or like strike them with lightning.
Yeah,
that shit's awesome.
What did Zagreus have on circle or B? I was trying to figure this out today.
Just shot out just a fucking bland ass vanilla projectile. It's just
generic projectile.
Yep, and then you could pick up the little like triangles or whatever that you can pick up the charges for it. Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember.
I couldn't remember.
But it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
And there's more gods too. They have all of the same ones from the first game. I haven't found Ares actually. They have all the same ones from the first game, plus more like fucking Hera. Who's the moon lady?
Selene.
Yep, Selene's cool.
Gorgeous design by like, oh my god.
You know who's got a good design, and it's the only one that was a redesign, is Chaos.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. It's so much better.
And, like, Chaos is holding its old head in his hand. In its hand.
I love it.
Sherry, quit checking your fucking watch.
Very disrespectful.
And at first,
notifications. I'm getting fuck you guys. I'm getting notifications and shit. That's what I'm not checking the time. I'm reading an email.
I think disrespectful still works.
And at first, I thought that Chaos took the form as Meg, the Fury from the first game, because like
I can see that.
Same hair, same silhouette, a single wing.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, is Chaos taking the form of Meg? Is this like a story beat? I don't think that's the case at all. But at first when I saw it, I was like, it looks exactly like Meg.
Yeah. No, I see that silhouette, and for sure. I don't think that's why.
I don't think it is, but like I saw like the high pony, the feminine features, and a single wing.
Do you know what'd be interesting? Or no idea. But like if that Chaos, like whoever looked at it, they took on kind of like a different visage of maybe either like the, you know, because they're clearly like non-binary because they're chaos. They're not a gender, like whatever. So their concept essentially it kind of like takes on a form that is digestible to the person who is looking at them, so they don't go fucking nuts because they actually are like
maybe
like some type of unknowable cosmic horror level that's their visage. And so when you look at them even as a god, they still have to kind of they become a form that is like knowable to you.
Chaos from Hades 1 does kind of almost look like Thanatos, unless I'm misremembering.
Who you guys trying to link up with? Who's getting all your nectar? You could probably guess mine with the greatest of ease.
Whatever
Nemesis.
woman is in this, that is the tree trunk woman.
Nemesis.
Tree trunk woman?
Am I right?
Like the fucking tree from Pocahontas?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw especially when Nemesis turns to the side, I saw Nemesis' side profile and I was like,
Side boob?
no, just her face side profile.
Oh, well.
I think Celine is just an incredible, like, yeah, Celine is really hot.
Wait,
oh,
no,
what the
who
fuck
are you
is his
trying to
name?
romance? Because you can romance.
I know.
And that's your sister.
Oh shit, my bad. What the fuck is his name? He's right there in the
Moros?
Odysseus?
Oh, not
no,
yeah, Odysseus is there, yeah.
I don't think I've gotten like the dating shit yet, but I can give people nectar and stuff.
I got the bath salts. Immediately went to Doom.
Oh yeah, Moros, yeah.
He is tall. He is handsome. He's got antlers.
This is another thing, Jerry. So in the hub area, you can go to the hot springs.
Don't tell him this. He's gonna think it's Fire Emblem.
Okay, my bad.
Jerry, go to Google, look up Hades 2 Nemesis, and tell me if this is the most Greg bait you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, it's so Greg bait.
But no, Celine is very hot.
Celine is very hot. I think I saw like on Blue Sky a post about like talking about how Hades 2 is like amazing representation for bisexuals, but also for straight people who now are confused or something like that. And it's just because everyone is so well designed that they're all are like incredibly attractive. Like there's not a single character who's designed.
Greg, did you consult with these people? Were they like, Greg, we need you, buddy.
I may as well have.
Yeah.
Dude, look at Heracles. Heracles is pretty fucking cool too. I don't give a shit. He's a handsome guy.
You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah. All right. You can see it.
Narcissus is obviously hilarious as fuck.
He's got a fucking
I fucking hate.
He's so funny.
Narcissus.
He's so funny. His voice acting, whoever the voice actor is doing a great job.
Poseidon's cool. I like Poseidon. And oh man.
No, what? Jerry, it's a secret boss fight.
Eris. There we go.
Look at the Lion Man again.
He is very good looking.
The Lion Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, Heracles.
He's good.
I like Eris too.
Did you give a gift to Eris?
Yes. Yeah.
Because her little gift is like, you described it as like a way you like to play where your damage increases, but the damage you take also increases.
Oh hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's
I'll switch off between that and the Lucky Tooth and the one that you get from Arachne that gives you
the Arachne
armor.
One is great.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry, you can see the deer if you go.
That's my favorite Hades 2 character right there.
Bobcat Goldwave.
You can see. I never Doom. What'd you say, Bobcat? What?
Yeah, Bobcat Goldwave voiced Pain.
I'm gonna piss my pants.
Oh my god.
That's the actor's name. His name is Bobcat Goldthwait.
I know who Bobcat is, and that's why it's so funny to me. I wasn't expecting to hear his name on this podcast ever.
Oh shit,
that was good.
His parents were really like the day he was born, they were like, yes, Bobcat, now let me sign this fucking this birth certificate and get on with my life.
Beth, you were also playing something else in the last couple of days with me. We've been playing Silent Hill F.
I need to know what this game is like. Go.
Okay. This game is quite possibly the worst entry in the series. Underneath, like pretty far underneath Downpour.
Holy shit.
Like, are you familiar with Downpour?
I haven't actually played it. I've just watched like many videos breaking it down.
Here's the thing. It's like, number one, can't believe not even in Silent Hill. That doesn't make sense. Number two, there's no rust whatsoever. Not an ounce of rust anywhere in this game. Number three, combat heavy. Like, who the fuck wants
that? Sounds
combat?
Like Downpour.
Number four, and the big one, can't look up the girl's skirt.
Damn. What am I even doing here?
The fuck? If you haven't guessed already, I'm fucking kidding, folks.
Yeah.
This game is a very good Silent Hill game, actually, despite the non-pervy stuff. You are going to have to just fucking get over the fact that it is not in Silent Hill. Not that I know of yet, anyways. I haven't finished the game. I don't think we're going to get teleported to Silent Hill. But, I mean, one of the endings of Silent Hill 1 had a dog communicating with a fucking UFO, or a dog in a UFO or something like that. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe that ends up being canon, and that's like the entire premise of Silent Hill Flower.
I don't think any of the Silent Hills are really like ever totally about the town Silent Hill. I think Silent Hill was like more so that mysterious place where it like it basically teaches you a lesson pretty much, or like
it's there's, I mean, we can go deep on Silent Hill lore and concepts.
That's for another
time.
Stuff. Yeah,
like we could make a whole episode about that, because there's so many layers to each one of the games, and they all kind of compartmentalize into like one whole like thing. That said, this I think is kind of a cool way to play Silent Hill, because you don't need to know anything about Silent Hill to play this game. You can play this game, and I hate when people have been saying like, well, if you just fucking call it something different, why would you call it Silent Hill? It's not even the same fucking thing. Fuck off. It is. Like, it has the same trappings of a good Silent Hill game. The things that I show up to Silent Hill for are, I want to be mentally disturbed. Like, I want to fucking go down rabbit holes and see very disturbing thought processes, and I want there to be psychological terror. Because if I want to play boogity 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 boo, I'll go play Resident Evil. Like, that's what I play those for.
Keys in your face.
Boogity, boogity. I want to get those scary scares. That's not what Silent Hill is for me. It's not that. It's about psychological horror and getting in your head. And boy, does this game get in your fucking head. Like, early on. Just with the, like, they nailed the vibes. They fucking nailed the vibes, dude. It has all the fog. It's got all that stuff. The flowers in the game kind of replace that, like, grimy, rusted look of, like, the hellscape Otherworld.
That's cool.
Now it's truly, like, a Japanese version of Silent Hill. Also should mention, this game takes place in the 60s in Japan, and boy, there are some touchy subjects in this game. And there's a lot of crazy metaphors, but they do a really cool thing. Up front, they're like, hey, By the way, this game takes place in the 60s in Japan. And you like basically, hey, before you go play, hold on, before you look at this, you might get triggered by some shit here because stuff was bad in the 60s, but this is how it was. We're showing you a very one-to-one representation of what 1960s was like then for specific people. And if you find it depressing or troubling, talk to somebody you trust. That's what it fucking says at the beginning of this game. It says, if you find this disturbing, talk to somebody you trust.
That's cool.
Wild. Yeah.
That's very wild.
That said, there's a lot of fucked up stuff in this game, which is like, ding, 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 fucking check it off the list. It's for me, dude. I want to see people being burned alive and screaming and fucking having their fears exploited and then fucking abused with it. I want all of that, dude. And dude, we got it. We got it. Last night, we've seen two things back to back, and I think the worst is to come for what we're about to see. Like, I feel like we're at a point now where it's like there's a turning point that's about to happen in this game, and man, are they ramping it the fuck up. Holy shit, they're ramping it up. But dude, okay, Aaron, Greg, you guys like, well, Greg knows because he's seen a bunch of the game. Aaron, do you like a good monster design in a game?
Oh, hell yeah. I like good monster designs anywhere.
Because, like, you know, the zombies in the Resident Evil remakes, they look good. And the way they lumber around and stuff like that, that's cool. But, like, it's a zombie.
Zombies.
It's a zombie. You know, it's fine. It does what I need it to do for that game. With Silent Hill, I like the creativity that some of these games have with, like, the monsters being, like, representations of things. Dude, these monsters are fucking scary. Like, they're fucking scary. The first enemy you encounter is, like, straight out of the fucking Ring. Like, it is terrifying. That's the thing. I feel like people aren't connecting this dot. Japanese horror is fucking scary, okay? It's scary. It's always been scary. It's always been way scarier than anything in the West. It's always been scarier. I'm a horror buff. I know this for a fact. This game has that shit. It feels like those movies. It has the Japanese, like, folklore, like, terror to it. And, like, some of the enemies have very interesting, like, movements, which brings me to combat. There's a perfect dodge. There's a perfect parry. Your weapons can break. So instead of ammunition, you have to repair your weapons. So you are still kind of watching your ammo, per se. You know, like, you still have to make sure, like, I'm not going to fuck up every single monster. I can't. I don't have enough to do it. But what's interesting is, when they put you in the other world, it turns into a full-on action horror game. Because throughout the game, normally when you're playing, you have a stamina bar and you have a sanity bar. And essentially, your sanity is like your magic or like your skill points, like your skill to be able to do, like, special shit. Because you could focus, and when you focus, once you hear it go ding and, like, charge up, your normal attack then becomes, like, a really quick, heavy attack. And it's like a special attack. And every weapon kind of has a different one. And on top of that, like, on top of a regular attack, you have a heavy attack that takes, like, really long to, like, swing. And then also in focus, if an enemy goes to do, because they have a tell, if you could do a perfect parry or a perfect dodge, it's right before it's almost like they glitch out for a second. Like, it's almost like they stop what they're doing for a split second, and then they have, like, this green, red, blue, like, aura around them.
It kind of looks
They
like
blur.
like a 3D, like an old school, like, 3D.
Yeah, it's like a chroma blur.
Yeah.
And that happens, and if if you time it, then that's, when you're in combat, you have to worry about your sanity. Your sanity, if there's okay, here's another thing, kind of going back to the difficulty settings. There's quite a few difficulty settings for the game. Now, I found it confusing at first for the difficulty because the difficulty for story says for people that like are used to Silent Hill. And I was like, okay. And then there was hard, which was like for people that want like a fucking challenge. And I was like, well, I just played a really hard game. I don't really want to play another super hard game. Like, and it's still like challenging. Like, I still need to manage my weapons and shit. I'm still like, my asshole is clenched 90% of the time, and like I am running around.
It's still scary. Like, it's still a horror game, so that doesn't turn off.
No, at all. And that's the thing. Like, I've seen some complaints about the combat being a little bit too much emphasis on combat, and that it detracts from the vibe and shit. Man, eat shit. That, like, I don't know who the fuck is playing. Here's the thing. We had this conversation, Beth and I. There's only one thing worse than Pokemon fans, and that's fucking Silent Hill fans, because no matter what they get, they're never fucking happy. Ever. And as a Silent Hill fan, I know this to be true. I don't complain about like when Silent Hill 2 came out, like the remake, I was fucking over the moon, dude. Like, any of the complaints that I seen, I was like, it's so easy to overlook it. It's so easy, guys. Like, we got a new Silent Hill game in 2024. Shut the fuck up, or else we're never getting another one again. Like, shut up. So then when this comes out now, and it's like, okay, guys, stop fucking complaining. This is good. This is good for the series. We don't, like, why do we want the same shit over and over again? Like, let's mix it up a little bit. It boils my blood when people just have nothing better to do than fucking complain about shit. Even though it's like if we don't get a Silent Hill game for another like 5 years, you'll complain about that. And if we get one, you'll still fucking complain. Not all of you. Some of you are like me.
Yeah, we don't need Pyramid Head in every fucking Silent Hill game. That was literally only related to fucking what's-his-face in Silent Hill 2.
James.
He doesn't need to be in every Silent Hill game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so...
Same with the nurses, too.
Yeah.
Not every game needs them.
I think that, like, the interesting thing that I think Silent Hill can run with, that I think fans hopefully can get behind moving forward, is that it can just be about kind of small communities of people who, because of something that the writer wants to make a comment on, end up worshiping a local deity of some type that then requires some fucked up thing, and then that ultimately leads to some manifestation of the other world. And then the other world tends to represent whoever maybe the main character is, or something like that. Because I think the reason 1 and 3 had the same other world, and that had to do with it being had to do with Alessa, right? I don't fully remember, but I think that's why that one was like almost identical. But James's was clearly James's, and then like
James,
and then in the other ones, the other world was representative of whoever, usually the main character, and then this is no different. But so like you can have a core like set of themes or a core set of like characteristics that this is what makes a Silent Hill game. Small community, some worship of a deity of some type, and it goes wrong. And then
like fucking 4 was just in some dude's apartment, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be in the town of Silent Hill. It's just like small community.
The other thing is too,
yeah.
Again, I think a lot of people may not have realized the Japanese like lore and setting influence on this game is very heavy. It's not just like, oh, this is Silent Hill in Japan. No, it's like even in the artwork, Like, by the way,
That's cool.
probably the best menu systems I've ever seen. I'm not kidding. Like, these are some of my favorite, like, journals. Going through the journals is amazing. Everything is like, every, like, person that you meet has, like, a hand-drawn, like, sketch of them. And it's all so fucking well done.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe how good they are. Like, Beth and I have just been sitting there for like 5-10 minutes just going through journal shit, just reading it, looking at the pictures, and like and like the map too. The map is all hand drawn and very like that brush style, like painting. That's like the traditional Japanese brush style. That's what everything kind of has that feel.
Yeah.
So like everything down to like the aesthetics of the menus and shit, like all that stuff just has that old Japanese feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, like, this is a town in the 1960s. It's a very quaint town that has, you know, the old, like, style sliding. Fuck, dude, the sliding doors.
That's what every single time Jerry opens a sliding door, that's what I jokingly said it. I can hear his butthole clench. Like he stops breathing. He can't. It's very tense. I find, as someone who's observing and not playing, the incredibly claustrophobic, tight, like alleys of the town are really stressful. And it has an immaculate vibes for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll have a lot more to say about Silent Hill once it's finished. Just know that, Beth, I'll let you speak for yourself, but my impressions of the game right now are extremely strong. Like, this would be a highly recommended game for a horror fan for sure. Anybody that's at least curious about what's the big deal about Silent Hill, this is a good game, and you will be rewarded with a fantastic horror game if you pick this up. So far. I mean, I'm like, I don't know, we're probably only like a quarter of the way through, but it's pretty wild so far. It's got the things you want.
I will say I'm real glad they went to the like they went to Japan with it, because it felt like they were kind of grasping there for a hot minute with the last few Silent Hills that were set in America or whatever, like Downpour, fucking Origins. Well, I guess Origins was before Silent Hill 1, but
Homecoming.
yeah, a lot of them felt like they were at the bottom of the barrel, pretty much. Like they were like, oh, let's get a fucking army guy, and he can fight with his bare hands, and he can do power attacks, and like, yeah.
This one doesn't have that, but it's a good ass game. Beth, what's your impression so far? Because you've been the passenger.
I have.
The dark passenger.
The dark.
To quote Dexter, yeah.
Circophilus Satanicus.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's been a good viewing experience, but it's been, the atmosphere is good, tension is good. I think there definitely are enough, like I said, Silent Hillisms that I carry through, that this does feel like a Silent Hill, looks like a Silent Hill game. I'm sure I also have seen a little bit from, I watched a little bit of this guy named Eternal Enigma play, and he is a huge fan of the series as well. And, he's been really into it. And I think that, like, I think what we've experienced so far is we have no fucking idea what's really going on, to be honest.
No.
So I don't really know.
There's nothing good happening.
No, nothing good. Nothing good is happening.
There's nothing good.
But we also don't really, I think, understand what's going on yet. What I will say, like, as a interesting, like, thing is that I've seen some people discuss about, like, is this making, like, a hard commentary about, like, feminism or things like that? And I don't fully agree with that. I would say that I think that they're making the writer is making a lot of statements or making a lot of observations about how strict the gender norms were in 1960s Japan, and the downsides, I think, for both men and women, especially how that affects like children, like our teens and like people growing up and stuff. So while I wouldn't fully say that he's making a statement, I think that there's a lot of
well, it's just like the disclaimer says at the beginning. It's like, look, this is how shit was, and we're making it really fucking 1-to-1. So like, if you're mad about it, it's history. So fucking talk to somebody, I guess.
Yeah, but
go touch grass.
Go touch grass. But I say that I
go
actually
touch past grass.
I think that I like the way that it's being approached, because it doesn't feel like pandering in some aspects. It also doesn't feel like it's trying to say that this stuff was positive. So it's not really like strong on either side. It's sort of just like being like, here's how it was.
We made a game about it.
You can make up your own minds about, like, you can kind of come to your own conclusions. You can explore these topics in this game as much or as little as you want to see how maybe they do or don't affect.
And we will. We will explore those topics.
Yeah, but it's
we will explore them to hell and back.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Yeah. So it's I think it's I don't know. I think it's like being done like smartly.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Well, we're running a little long in the tooth here, folks. I think maybe this week we skip a random recommendation segment and beef it up for next time, because we're running a little long here, but we've only talked about a portion of the things we want to talk about, because as you know, there's too many things to talk about, not enough time. There's not enough time, but there is some time for you to go check out the website. Aaron, tell them where they can go.
Superghost.site.
I'll say go to hell, because that's my thing.
I won't. No, I'll tell them. It's superghost.site. It's all there. All of our socials. You can read all about us on the About page, all of our episodes. Our Patreon's there as well, too. Before we go play Professor Layton. That's my rec. I'll keep it short and sweet at that. Go play any Professor Layton game.
Fine. What did you just do? What was that? Did you just do an Elon? What the fuck was that? No,
I wasn't trying to do that. I was just trying to tell people go play. Like, go play a Professor Layton.
I was going to say, you didn't even touch your heart first.
No.
Idiot. Not you, the fucking man baby.
Yeah, Pelon.
Peon. Peon Elon. Now that's a dunk tank I would sign up for.
Ooh, a horchata dunk tank, but it's for Elon. That'd be terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Greg, what's your final thought? Like Jerry Springer.
Final
Please,
thought.
God, let it.
You want? I've got no final thought. I'll give a quick rec. Steam sale just started. Bunch of games are like dirt cheap. Like you can get like Elite Dangerous for like $2. It's the worst way to spend that. You can get Control Ultimate Edition for $5. So
Holy fuck. Yeah, get over there and get that if you haven't. If you haven't played Control,
if you haven't played Control Ultimate Edition, you owe it to yourself to give that one a go.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, Control's great.
Anyways, all right, that's it. That's all. Until next time. Yep.
Goodbye. I love you.
Bye.